Hi, I'm Patu from freefincal. The government has allowed a tax-free, non-refundable advance from the EPF because of the lockdown, and many investors have asked if they can withdraw money from EPF and invest in equity now at a time when the stock market is down. So let's try and discuss possibilities for these questions. This is not a yes or no question. The answer to most questions is it depends. I mean, that's what is typically said. It's an annoying answer, but then you'll have to take into account a lot of considerations and whether it's such a thing is such a move is suitable for you or not. Before we discuss that, I have started making Tamil videos again. I used to make them maybe a couple of years ago. I already have about 7-8 videos in the channel. I have started making them again because I want to. Sometimes I feel the urge to speak in my mother tongue, so I now want to. And what I will do is to post the Tamil videos in the mornings and post the English videos in the evenings, so that it will not inconvenience subscribers in any way, non-Tamil speaking subscribers in any way. Please don't bother telling me to start a new Tamil channel, a separate channel for Tamil. I will not do that. I will not do that simply because I just don't have the time to manage two YouTube channels separately. I have enough on my plate. I just don't have the time to do it. I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to do it. I will continue posting Tamil videos in a separate playlist, and I will make sure that it will not inconvenience the non-Tamil speaking audience. If you get a notification in a strange looking language which looks like jalebi rolled all over, then it will be Tamil most likely from freefincal. So you can safely ignore that. So I'll make sure the timings are separate so it will not cause a problem. And if you are going to tell me to change if you're saying it will affect my SEO, I don't think it will. Google is very smart. It's got very good AI. It will detect language very well. And again, like I said, please don't advise me to start a new channel. I'm not going to do that. All right. So let's get back to this. The EPF scheme was amended on March 28th to account for this, and this is a non-refundable advance. That means you don't have to pay back the EPF, and it's also tax-free. There's no problem about that. All advances are tax-free from EPF, and this is also tax-free. This is a no questions asked advance. You don't have to provide any kind of proof. As if your EPF is properly KYC authenticated, it's a very simple process to apply for it. And for a change, and I am so pleased to say this, the EPFO has released a fantastic frequently asked question document on this advance, and I have linked it in the post. You can have a look at it. It's really awesome. I'm very happy. They made it very easy. They have answered, they have first of all posed questions like what a normal subscriber would do, and they have answered that. It's really awesome. What is the amount of the advance? So you need to first find out your monthly basic plus dearness allowance, then multiply it by 3. Then you have to compute 75% of your current EPF account balance, whichever is lowest. So 3 times monthly basic plus DA, 75% of EPF account balance, whichever is lower. The lowest will be the maximum advance that you are eligible for. Now, so should I withdraw? Now, first of all, if you are one of those guys who say, "Oh, EPF, true compounding, no, don't touch it. You should never touch EPF. It is tax-free, 8.5% interest. Nobody will give you that." If you are such a person who gets emotional about EPF, please stop watching this video straight away. This is not going to be of any use to you. I can't talk to such people, and there's no point addressing them. So this is the time for you to leave. If you're going to say it's a bad idea, well, go ahead and say it. I'm just going to ignore like many things I do. Now, the point is that, okay, so the second type of people who should not be withdrawing are those who are looking at this as a profit opportunity. If you are saying, okay, the only reason I want to withdraw from EPF now is because the stock market has done, I'm going to profit from it, then that's not a very correct attitude. That's very short-term thinking. Don't do it. It could backfire. The only people who can even consider withdrawing are those whose retirement is several years away and who are capable of looking at their investment at a portfolio level, at the asset allocation level. Only they should be thinking about this withdrawal. If people are above 50 years of age, it doesn't matter how they think, it's just too close to retirement, don't withdraw from your EPF. Now, so if you are young and if you are capable of thinking at an asset allocation level, first of all, find out what is your current asset allocation. Find out how much your asset allocation will change if you take this EPF and put it into equity right now. Whether it will make a significant difference or not. If it makes, I would say, significant difference is 5% or more. 5% or more is a good enough number. Then it's a good idea. Also, if you have thought about, if you are capable of thinking about asset allocation and you have something like 70%, 80% of fixed income, most of it in EPF, and your retirement is several years away, then yes, it's a very good opportunity for you to withdraw money and put it into equity. There's no problem. As long as you have the right attitude to it. Please recognize, like everything, there will be risks. Already, the EPF is flooded with advanced applications. It's taking time. By the time you get the money, the market would have gone up. That's a risk you have to take. You can still do it even if the market has gone up. Since you are thinking at asset allocation level, you can still rebalance the portfolio, which is not a bad idea. But you should be, you should not regret, oh, I got the money late, I don't know, it's always happening to me, my life is bad, everybody else is happy, I'm the only one sad. If you're going to start thinking like that, it's not going to be of any use to you. Second, the market could fall further down. Then you would say, oh, after I put money, the market went down, it's lost, I lost true benefit of compounding in EPF, I lost tax-free 8.5% return. What 8.5% return? They're not even paying interest on time. Anyway, that's another matter. So, if you are going to regret your decision, don't do it. There is no place for regret in an investment portfolio. You cannot regret in a capital market. It's such a waste of time. It's not going to get you anything. So, if you are appreciative of the risks, if you are appreciative of portfolio level, asset allocation level, investment management, then you can consider doing this. Is it morally correct? There's always somebody asking such questions. It is your money. The government has given you a window to get this money up to certain limits and no questions asked procedure. And it's for those who are affected by the lockdown. Have you not lost money in equity from this lockdown? Are you not going to lose money if the economic recession continues because of the lockdown? Then there's nothing morally wrong in using this money and shifting it to EPF, right? Shifting it to equity, right? So it's all about how you think about it. Anyway, so again and again and again, the same shit. Those who have a plan can do this. Those who don't have a plan, whatever they do, they're going to regret it, or they're going to be unhappy with it. So same thing all over again. Bye-bye.